Day as President Obama is set to deliver his State of the Union address. Fox 1 senior political correspondent Andrew Whitman joining us now live from D.C. with a preview. Andrew.
Well, good afternoon, Mike. We are now just 9 hours away. 9 hours from now, President Obama will enter the Marble Building behind me and give his fifth State of the Union address. The real question of the day here in Washington, what is the president going to talk about? We know that the economy and a focus on the middle class is going to be one of his major focuses tonight. However, that may incorporate any host of other issues. For example, the current debate that's raging over immigration. Expect to hear from President Obama as he puts immigration into an economic context, explaining why it's good for the country and why it's good for the nation's economy, as well as Americans who are out of work or have jobs currently. There are, of course, any number of issues that are on the agenda here in Washington that have been dominating the headlines. One of the unofficial topics of conversation here today is going to be guns, gun safety, gun control. We do not know for certain if the president is going to mention it in the State of the Union address, but we do know that about 80 different senators and members of Congress have with them people who have been impacted by gun violence, either the victims of gun violence or police chiefs. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand of New York is bringing somebody from the Brady Center to end gun violence. So there really is going to be a focus, at least within the chamber, on guns. The question is, what will the president do with that? How much will he focus on that? The other big issue out there are fiscal issues having to do with the budget. We have all sorts of chaos that's brewing in Congress over the next couple of weeks. We have the sequester, the big $80 billion sets of hits that are set to take place at the beginning of March. We have a budget battle for the end of March. We also have a debt limit that has now been pushed back until May. So all these different debates leading to a question of tone. Will the president try to coddle and strike a deal with Republicans, or will he take a firm tone and try to stake his position and get the American people on his side and force Republicans to taking action? So, Mike, lots of questions here as we are now less than 9 hours away from the start of the State of the Union. We're going to have updated coverage all day here on Fios 1 News and a special edition of Richard French live at 6 o'clock with lots of sound from area lawmakers. Mike, I know you're going to stay tuned for that.
Absolutely. Wouldn't miss it for the world, Andrew. Thank you. I'll check back with you later. And we will have live coverage of the State of the Union, by the way, tonight at 9 o'clock. Stay with Fios 1 News for complete coverage throughout the day.